What it is, y'all, it's your boy Jones.
And your girl Nikki.
And welcome to another episode of Two Sides of Reality.
We're S&N.
And today we got some very, very interesting topics to talk about. So first, we want to thank everybody that supports us so far. Keep supporting us, like and subscribe, all that, and share and let everybody know so they can be a part of it. And we want to also shout out everybody that came on the live last time. That was mad fun.
Yep,
we definitely gonna be doing that more. So we appreciate y'all. So we're gonna get into the very first topic, which is friendship, because friendship is something that we just haven't talked about too much on. We really been talking about relationship shit, so we want to talk about friendship. And for me, this is a definition of a friend. Someone that will do right by you when you need it, when necessary, and vice versa. So what that means is, for me is, if I'm the type of person that is your friend, if I'm your friend, I'm gonna take care of you. What I mean by taking care of you is I'm just gonna make sure you're good. I don't mean I'm paying for everything. I'm not right. I'm not obligated to take care of you, but I am obligated to make sure you good, that you happy. I'm not, you know what I mean? Exactly. So look out when possible. That means when, your friend going through something, just be there. Listen, just to be an ear. You don't even have to talk. Sometimes people just want to hear you, listen. Some people just want to talk. So that's being a friend. When your friend's doing something and they need your support, as let's say they, I don't know, are in a play, and this is their first time. They don't know what they're doing. There's gonna be a whole bunch of strangers out there, but a friend will help ease that anxiety when you up on the stage, because they're there to support you. They're gonna clap and cheer at everything, no matter if you're bad or good. They're gonna cheer and support. That's a friend. Someone that's just gonna make sure that your well-being is good. Someone that's gonna check up on you and say, "Yo, you good? You post something, you just acting funny and nobody said nothing." Someone that just checks on you, "Yo, I just want to make sure you're good. You good? All right, cool. Maybe nothing's wrong, but you just check just in case, because you never know." Mental health is a real serious thing right now. Real serious thing that a lot of people ignore. And we got to stop ignoring that shit, because we got to check up on our friends. For real, for real. There's a lot of people that is going through some shit. Stop acting like it's just you going through it. Think about how many motherfuckers is on this earth, but you the only one that's going through some shit. So you gonna act a certain way. No. Reach out. Talk to your people. If they're your friend, they're gonna support you. They're gonna be there. They're gonna listen to you. And this is another thing. I think this is the most important thing, because this is what I feel like a lot of people are missing in their friendships. Just being real. Telling the truth, no matter what, no matter how your friend
might take it.
They got to accept that you told them how you felt, and that you were doing it for their well-being, not to hurt them. All my friends know, and they know who they are, because I wouldn't call them my friends. I got a small circle for a reason, but all my friends know. If they doing some fuck shit, boy or girl, I'm gonna let you know. That goes with family too. Sis know. She doing something I don't like, she gonna hear about it. I'm doing something she don't like, I'm gonna hear about it. That's how it works. That's because that's just being real supportive friends and family. That's what it's about. It's about really making sure that people think that you need to be in a relationship to be happy. Just having good, solid friends can make you happy.
Yep.
Just being around good people will make you happy.
A good, solid family.
A good, solid family will make you happy. Because that's what most people are missing. They don't have real good friends So they, or family members, so they think they need to be in a relationship to make them happy. And that's not the case all the time. It's just not. Sometimes you go in a relationship and it's worse, but you just need somebody because your friends ain't shit, your family ain't shit, but you need somebody. At least this motherfucker's here all the time. At least I could text this nigga every day or her every day. It be like that. I understand that. But you don't need that if you have a solid friendship, family connection. Everybody in my family know I'm real. I try to be as real as possible with them. And if that's not the case, please come and tell me. They know they can. Sean, I don't think you did. You was all right. Well, let me know where I fucked up at, and I'll apologize and fix it. I'm a man about mine. Like if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's another thing when it comes to friendship. Niggas can't admit to their wrongdoing. If your friend comes to you and tells you did something that hurt their feelings, maybe it didn't seem like it was wrong to you, but it hurt their feelings. Man up and take that.
Yep.
So y'all can continue to be friends and patch that up. But some of y'all be going through some shit that's really not that serious. And y'all really going at each other's head and then lose a friendship over some bullshit just because somebody wanted to be real with you. Somebody wanted to put you in your place because most people won't. That's another thing. Important. Stop fucking having yes men and women around you. Stop having people that just gonna say, yeah, that's what you should do. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Because they bullshit. They just saying yes because they just trying to be a part of the plans and all that other shit. They don't really care. They know maybe some of those plans or thoughts that you had were bad, but they were like, fuck it, let them go.
The same people that be saying yes to everything be the same ones that be behind your back talking shit.
The same motherfuckers. Oh yeah, you should go do that. You absolutely go do that as soon as they leave.
Oh, you hear this dumb nigga? This dumb
motherfucker. It's real. It's real. So your friend don't gotta support you financially, none of that shit. But as long as they listen to you, they hear you, they talk to you when you need to be talked to, you know, they support you in whatever you're doing. And I'm not talking no fake little support shit. I'm talking about real support. Like really being there for them, their events. If they selling something, if they, posting shit on social media, if whatever they doing, support them. Support them, especially if it's their passion. If they passionate about it and they say this is the way I want to go, maybe you're not 100% on with it, but if they really believe in it, support them because that's the best thing a friend could get is saying that, all right, nobody else fucks with this idea, but at least I know I can count on that one person. I can count on that person. And sometimes it be strangers. I've gained so many friends out of strangers just from their support. Just from support. Saying, hey, I see what you're doing out there. I appreciate what you're doing out there. I'm gonna support what you're doing out there too. And they don't know me from a hole in the wall. But there's people that know me for years that don't want to support. And that's okay. I'm not gonna force you to support me, but don't tell me that you down for me and you really my friend.
And you don't show no support whatsoever.
And you don't show no support.
Even if it's just a like, love, whatever.
Something.
Support.
Just a little.
Just to let the person know, like, I'm here.
I'm here. I see what you're doing. That's it. Because you can break a lot of friendships that way. Little do you know, you might not know that they see your fakeness, but they see it. Or at least I hope they see it. And if they do see it, hopefully they're the type of person that's like, okay.
Gonna change.
They're gonna change that. If you've got somebody in your circle that's not supporting you the way that you need support, get them out your circle. What are you bringing them in there? All they're doing is bringing you down. They're not trying to make your dreams become a reality.
They're not trying to build you up.
They're not trying to build you up. How can you have a friend that don't want to build you up? That don't make no sense. All your friends in your circle should always be pumping you up for what you're doing. Now, obviously, if it's a bad thing that you're doing, that goes back to you need to listen to when they're telling you that you're doing something wrong. But if it's something that's beneficial for you, your family, or whatever the case may be, if you see it's a good thing, go fucking support them. It means a lot to them. Trust me. I know a lot of people in this business that's doing podcasting and all that shit. Stores, a whole bunch of shit. And you would think that they got all that support from their friends. Come to find out, only a few of their friends was supporting them. I'm like, damn, how'd you get so big? Oh, I had to reach out. I had to go find new friends. It'd be like that sometimes. People say no new. Drake said no new friends. I get it, but at the same time, new friends are sometimes a good thing if you find the right ones, especially if your circle is trash. So that's my piece on friendship. But what do you think about friendship?
I agree with everything you said.
Yeah, I was about to say you did kind of get in there.
Like my definition of a friend is somebody that I look to as family.
Very big one, big one. Absolutely.
Like I understand that a lot of our family members might not be family like, but you got friends that are more family to you than your actual family. So that's how I look at it as a friend. That's my definition of a friend.
Exactly. I think it goes back to relationships, because a friendship is a relationship.
It is.
So how you want to be treated in a relationship is the same way you should treat your friendship.
Yeah.
Your friendship. It's the same thing. It's just not, y'all ain't hooking up and all that shit. Y'all just friends.
You still gotta communicate.
You still gotta communicate. You still gotta
be real.
All those things.
Support, all that.
And it comes from, and the best way of having a good relationship is from good friends. Yep. Communication and friendship. If you have good friendship, you're gonna be, which is all those things that we said earlier, you're gonna bring that to your relationship.
That's why they say even in relationship, you gotta be friends first.
How many times have we said that on this show? You gotta be friends first in order to make that connection. You gotta like each other. Besides attraction, people always get caught up in this attraction shit. Yes, that's the first thing, is attraction, what you see. But then after that, it's what you feel. That goes with friendship as well. Keep that in mind. If y'all really fuck with your friends, let them know that you fuck with them. That's another thing. We don't tell our friends how much we fucking love them. I tell all my friends that I fucking love them. All of them. Tell all my family I love them. Because we see too many times, especially now, people are losing their lives way too early.
Yep.
And we want to cry at the funeral, but we never told them how much we loved them when they were alive. That don't make sense. And then people are still doing it. They go to the funerals, say, oh, we should have gave them their flowers while they were here. Yeah. And then go right back to not giving a fuck. Same way they was before. That means you ain't learned your lesson. No, I'm not the type of person that, nope. I'm going to give all my people their flowers now. So if I haven't given you your flowers, don't worry, it's coming. It's coming. But I'm pretty sure I have given y'all flowers. And I love all y'all. So that's our 2 cents on friendship. Keep your friends close. If they're not close to you, then get the fuck out of it. What you got for us, Nikki? We had to spice it up a little bit, you know.
All right, so my question is, what would be a turn off when you're on a date? What would be a turn off?
A turn off for me, I think now it's a new one for me, is being on your phone. I do not like that shit. Like, you could check your phone, somebody texts you or whatever, cool,
but not just
check your phone.
On your phone the whole time when you're supposed to be on a date.
How dare you be on your phone on a date? You're supposed to be getting to know this person. That is wild disrespectful. And I've had that happen to me multiple times. And I didn't say I think I might have said it to 2 of them out of all of them. There's plenty of them, but only 2 I was like, I told them like, yo, that's mad disrespectful. But the only reason why is because we ended up being in relationships. So I eventually had to let them know like that's wild disrespect. What if I was on my phone on it? You trying to get to know me, and I'm over here like, yeah.
Mhm.
Come on, that's what? That's crazy. That's for me. That's number 1. But you go with your first one, and I'll go with my second.
Mine is not engaging in conversation.
Mm.
You guys, yeah, that's it. Not engaging in conversation. Like if I'm sitting here trying to conversate with you and you just sitting there like you don't want to be here, why agree for the date? Like I'm not understanding that. Why agree to go on a date with me and you don't want to engage? You don't want to tell me things about you. Like I shouldn't be the only one talking at the table or wherever we at.
That's so true. Communication at a date. How could you not? Like you could have did that in text, and just if you didn't want to talk, you could have just let them know in text because you don't talk that much in text. You know, obviously there's a lot of time that goes by between texts.
Mhm.
At a date, you in that person's face.
Exactly.
You should have things brought up already before you even see that person. That's how I do. I don't know if that's corny or not.
No.
I don't give a fuck. I make sure I have things to talk about when I go see the shorty I'm gonna go see.
Even if you don't know what to say, look on Google. They got so many questions you can ask. So many.
Come on now. There's no excuses for you not to have something to talk about in 2021. There's so much going on in the world. Even if you don't think they're interested, bring it up. That's how you find out. You bring up anything that's going on in the world. You can bring up anything. Trust me, I bet you they're gonna have some opinion on it. And then y'all can conversate from there. But to have nothing to say, just the same typical shit, talk about sex, money, and drugs, and work, that's it? That's all you're gonna talk about? You're not gonna talk about what you want to do in 10 years, like what's your life goals,
Like,
your family. Like, damn. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. So ladies, especially ladies, because y'all are the ones that go through that the most. I can say that a lot of men are boring out here. Super boring. I get that. So I'm definitely talking to y'all. If you had a date with a nigga and he ain't got nothing to talk about, trust me, there's nothing he wants to talk about. Besides, or he's just not a good talker, but that's something that you would have to find out early. Probably you would find that out before you even went out on a date. Because if y'all texting, most likely you're going to text before you go on a date. And if he's not texting good, then he's not going to talk good in person, most likely. Not always, but I'm just saying. That's usually the case. That he's not a good talker, or he just don't want to talk. He want to fuck, do other shit. But you got to be able to see that.
You got to bring something to the table. You can't just be on this date and just say that you're not a good talker. Like, because me, I'm the type, I'm going to ask mad questions. You feel like if you feel like you're not a good talker, I'm going to make you talk.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's
but if
you're
giving me that energy, like you really don't want to talk or you don't know what to say or that you're not a good talker, to me, I just look at it as you haven't been on too many dates and probably younger than what you say you are. And I know this will be the first and last time we will ever go on a date. Okay?
She don't play no games. So if y'all bump into her and y'all end up going on a date with her, just letting y'all know now she don't play games. Everything she's saying is she's not lying. She's not bullshit. So fair warning to all of y'all. And fair warning to y'all ladies too. I'm not easy either. I'm not like every other nigga out here that's just like, oh damn, nah, I just trying to hit. No, you gotta work for me too. Fuck out of here. I know my value too. Fuck out of here. Yes, I said it. Anybody got problems, come with it. You did? Nah, I'm talking shit, y'all. I'm on one today. So I'm bringing all the spice. I want to. And I know y'all been waiting for us for a while. So I want to bring all the energy to y'all. You feel me? So what was your second? Oh, no. We got to go to number 2.
No,
No, I mean number two as in a second pet peeve at a date.
Oh,
My second one, outside of what you said, obviously, would be disrespect. Like, if you're gonna be rude and all that shit on the first date, like that, I don't. For some reason, I mean, obviously nobody likes someone being rude, but like when you just, all right, let me put it in a simpler way. Let me put it as a man, and then maybe you can say it for how a woman might take it.
all right.
If I'm out on a date with a woman, right? Me going into the date, regardless of how she acts, I'm always gonna try to keep a certain respect for her because I don't know her. She don't know me. So even if she comes at me kind of sideways, I'm gonna still have some respect because I don't know her. She don't know me. So we're not gonna get into all that. I might check her real quick, let her know, hey, why you don't have to go there, But most likely I'm gonna let her rock. Even if she says something that I don't like, I'm not gonna come at her disrespectful. I might even let it slide. Most likely I actually am gonna let it slide. I just don't like when women that I meet sometimes, yes, I respect you being you and be you at all times. I get that. But there should be a time where you should dial it back a little bit. Like you trying to get this guy to like you, right?
Not dislike you.
Not dislike you. Don't show him all the bad shit off rip. Ease it in. Yes, you want to be real with somebody, but don't give them the whole fucking kitchen.
Or you could just like mention it.
Exactly.
Like, if you like, oh, I can be rude sometimes, or I can have bad attitude sometimes.
Give them a warning.
Like, just so when it does happen, it's like, well, she did say this was her. This is how she is. So it's like.
Exactly. That she said it perfect. Give us a warning. Give us a goddamn warning. If you know you got a crazy mouth, and you know you got a motherfucking crazy mouth, don't tell me you didn't know you didn't have a fucking crazy mouth. Because you've been told by everybody that your mouth is fucking crazy. Everybody told you your mouth was crazy. So let him know. My mouth is crazy. I might get rude at times if I don't like what you have to say. Cool. Now I know. I said something wrong. She just got back. She just got at me. I must have said something wrong because she said she only get rude when I say something disrespectful. So boom, that's communication. That shit is important. Let us know, same niggas, let the girl that you talking to know everything that she need to know up front. Let them know. Because finding out all this baggage shit later is a fucking trip. That shit is a trip. Be upfront. Basically, that's what my number two pet peeve is. Be upfront when you're not being upfront in the beginning. And you got to find shit out later. Oh, damn, I didn't know shit. Like, what the fuck? I don't need. Why did I find this shit out later? I should have known that about you from the beginning. Because that's what you're supposed to do in the beginning. You're supposed to tell each other who you are. Why you lying? I don't get it. What's your second one?
My pet peeve for a date would be if he's not a gentleman. Like, okay, for example, you guys, some dudes that show up on a date looking mad hood, pants hanging down, they just mad hood with it. I don't like stuff like that. That's an automatic pet peeve. To where if I see you walking in like that, I'm already leaving. I'm not even gonna conversate because I already know what's gonna be expected when you sit down at the table. Like, I'm already out because that's not. I just feel like when you know you're about to go on a date with a female and everything, you have all this good stuff to say. You would be mad a gentleman all on a text or a phone call, whatever. But then when you see me, when we about to link up for the first time and you just looking like that, or like, that's a pet peeve for me. And if we out at dinner and you chewing mad sloppy, the way you eating your food, the way you drinking, you burping at the table, all that stuff. Like I said, that goes back to being a gentleman. But it's like that. I'm not gonna even eat. I'm just gonna watch you eat the whole entire time, and I'm gonna just be like, all right, I'm ending the date early.
I told y'all she don't play games.
Like,
Nah, that's gentleman. Come on, man. You got to. Your first impression is everything. I mean, obviously, and not exactly your first impression because obviously y'all probably met before. That's how you got the number, whatever. But the first date, and you gonna come on looking all crazy like that? Off rip, like she said, she gonna look at you like, all right, I know what he's about. It's not if he can come to the first date looking hood and all that shit, he gonna come to every fucking date looking like that.
and then I know they say you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover,
Right?
But if you want to read the book, if you want somebody to read the book,
Talk heavy.
Make the cover look decent enough for the person to read it. Make the cover look like they want to read about it.
Talk to him. I don't know if y'all heard her. She just hit y'all with some fucking gems just now. She hit y'all with a gem just now. She said, they say don't judge a book by its cover. But if you want to read the fucking book, make the cover look good, don't it? It gotta look good, don't it? Give me one, Nick. Give me one. Damn, I don't know if y'all just caught on to that, but I hope y'all did, because she just hit y'all with a fucking gem. I didn't even think of that. That was a good one. Woo!
Like I said, like you say you're not supposed to go with first impression, but you are. That's like with a job too. You can't show up if you're trying to apply for a job or anything like that. You can't show up to the job looking street. Because automatically they're gonna the same way I just did to the dude at the date, they're gonna do to you like, oh, we're not hiring him.
Exactly.
And they know that as soon as you walk through the door, we're not.
As soon as you walk through the door,
we're gonna talk to you, but we're not gonna hire you.
We're gonna make it look good, but as soon as you walk out that door, we just threw your whole resume in fucking trash. That's the same thing with a date.
And it's like, yeah, exactly. Like if y'all know that y'all have to dress or look a certain way in order to get a job, y'all gotta look a certain way to get a female. For some, it depends on what type of female you're trying to get. You trying to get a hood chick, then all right, she might be all right with you showing up there looking the hood. Yeah. But if you're trying to get somebody classy, she not even gonna look in your direction.
That's a fact. No matter how good looking you are, she ain't looking in your way. She's like, what the fuck wrong with this nigga? He ain't gonna have me out here looking crazy. All right, gentlemen, become gentlemen for real. Especially if you really like the girl. Impress her. Really impress her.
And stay impressing her. Don't just impress her the first time and then next thing you know, you doing some shit.
Yep. Keep going.
Keep impressing her. What's that saying that they say? Treat the girl throughout the whole relationship the same way you treated her when you were trying to get her attention.
Exactly. That's a fact.
Real.
That's real shit. That real shit. If you want to keep a girl, keep doing that same shit you was doing in the beginning.
When you're trying to get her attention.
She's gonna always appreciate that. A girl will never, if she likes you, she will always appreciate those little things. Yep. Always. Because that's how you got her. That's how you keep her. Yep. People forget that. The way you got her is how you keep her. So you got to be careful. You got to be smart. You got to know your woman too. Know your damn woman. Some of y'all don't know your woman at all. Y'all don't know her at all. Y'all live with her. Y'all don't know her at goddamn all. She been telling you for fucking years. And y'all still like, who the fuck is this bitch? Nigga, she told you who the fuck she was. She showed you who the fuck she was. And y'all be ignoring it. Yeah. That's because you didn't stay interested. You stay interested when you keep trying to impress her. And that will come right the fuck back to you. She'll do the same thing for you. Yeah. It comes right back, full circle. Some of y'all motherfuckers, a lot of y'all motherfuckers slipping up out here.
So what's your last question?
Wait, no, we had. You had one more.
Your third one. Oh, I did?
Yes, you did.
Oh, would you date somebody 10 years older than you or 10 years younger than you?
You start that.
Neither. For me, I need somebody in my age group. Sorry, I can't do 10 years younger. Definitely not, because majority of the time they immature. And then 10 years older, I feel like they think they smarter and think they can manipulate you into certain things. So it's like, I just need somebody my age group, and that's it. Like, I'm not doing 10 years older, 10 years younger.
All right, so let me ask you, what's the maximum minimum, or what's the maximum age, like older, and what's the minimum?
3 years older, 3 years younger. Okay. That's the most I'm gonna go.
3 years younger and older. Okay. For me, 10 years younger, no bueno. No bueno. It's just not gonna happen. I'm sorry. I'm 30 years old.
That means
she would be 20. I was 20 before. I know about 20-year-old girls. No. Hey, you can even be mature and great and all that. You're still gonna want to experience other things. You're still growing. You're still experiencing life. I don't want to be the one to take that away from you. I want you to experience being 20 and experience your whole 20s without having this old nigga hold you back. You feel me? And I don't want you to hold me back. I'm not trying to go to no fucking
20 and under
clubs and shit. No. What do I look like? No. You're still in school. And that's great. Continue to be in school. But you know what that means? So 20 years old, you are in college. Most like, well, obviously it's a little different now, but most like at the time you were staying at college, dorms and all that shit. I don't know how it looks now with the post-pandemic, but I went to college and whoo, you went to college, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Everybody's wilding. You can't call nobody a hoe. You can't call nobody a hoe because everybody's doing it. Every girl, every nigga. There's barely relationships in college. I'm just letting you know that.
Because that's the time you enjoying yourself.
You out free, no parents, no guidance.
You motherfuckers is wet.
You got your feet wet. You gonna wild out. So I'm not gonna be with a girl that's going through that lifestyle. You feel me? Because I know she might be a faithful person, but knowing the person I am, I'm not gonna believe it. There's too many guys out there. No homo. There's gonna be good-looking guys out there. She gonna wanna get her feet wet. Damn. I got this 30-year-old nigga. I could be fucking with this 21-year-old nigga. Even more my age, he's like the things that I like. You feel me? So I'm sorry. The minimum.
Wait, would you do 10 years older though?
I'm gonna get to that. The minimum would be 25, so like 5 years younger.
Okay.
Maximum. 10 years older. Now that's interesting. I have never dated someone that much older than me. The most was 6 years older. And that was a weird experience because she was immature. So she acted way younger than her age. I acted older than her. So, and that happened to be the case for a lot of these older women that I dated. Now
that's how I look at it.
A lot of these older women are acting like they fucking in their 20s and shit. And it's like, damn, when you finally meet a nigga like me who's actually mature and knows how to act like a fucking man and not a boy, and that's what y'all been looking for this whole time, then you act childish. It's like, no, this is what you wanted the whole time. You wanted to blame your baby father or whatever about him being childish, but you was childish with him. That's what I figured out about some of y'all. Now, some of y'all are actually about y'all shit and y'all mature. Some of y'all, I could fuck with that. If you're 40 years old and you really about your bit now, if you're 40 years old, you can't be looking 40 years old. you gotta be looking a little younger than that. You know what I'm saying? I can't be, you know. But if you 40 and you looking like you
Younger.
35, 30, something like that, now definitely you're gonna get my attention. That's off rip. You're gonna get my goddamn attention. But if you act like a mature woman, you about your independent woman at that, you about your money, your hustle, your family, all that. I love that shit. I love that shit. What? If you about your shit, you about your hustle, and you got the same type of traits like me, then yes, I can definitely do an older woman. But my preference is someone that's around my age. Someone that's, I'm 30. I'm looking for 33, 34 maybe, max. I don't want to say max, but like that's the comfortable range for me right now. And then 3 years younger than me. Or what did I say? 25, 5 years younger than me. So the max would be 10 years, but realistically, it's like 3, 4 years. Nah, yeah, 3, 4 years. Maybe 5. I know I keep pushing it up. I've dealt with so many different older women. That's why I'm saying it, because this is I've gotten both sides, so it's very true. But that's a great fucking question. And I know a lot of y'all out there tripping. Oh, hold up. Before we move on from this question, now we got to get down to the real question of this question. Because me and Nick go back and forth with this all the fucking time. And she might lie to y'all.
I am not gonna lie.
She might lie to y'all, and trust me, I'm gonna call her out. If she lie, I'm gonna call her out.
Okay.
So what if it's a fine ass? Fine. I'm talking fine, Nick. 50-year-old.
No.
He fine as hell, and he got that cake.
Nope.
Got that money.
Nope.
You gotta.
No.
Why?
Unless he's a fucking celebrity.
All right, he's a celebrity. Can he get the digits?
I don't know, cause that comes with some stuff.
She giving up.
Oh no, I'm not. No, that comes with some stuff, because me being who I am and what I like, sometimes a 50-year-old ain't gonna go for that. Like they done live their life, or live their fast life, whatever you want to call it. But like
that goes back to what I was saying about like living your life, like the age limit. I don't want to do things that you don't want to do.
I'm gonna want to do certain things, and he might not be up for it. Why? Because he done did that already.
Yeah. All right, 40. Maybe 50 was pushing it. 40.
I don't know. I need to know him a little bit more, because I can't just meeting him and he's 40 years old and he's fine and stuff. It's like
say he's 40, but he don't look 40. He look 34.
Well, everything else better act 34.
Everything.
But I wouldn't know that.
What you mean? Everything better act. Oh, all right. I thought you meant like mature. This. Like,
no, mature. Yeah.
You mean
that everything.
Okay.
Everything.
So.
Not everything. Sorry. His maturity. Yes, you got to be. I hope you act 40 years old.
I was gonna say.
I mean, like the thing that we need. Better be 35, 30, 25.
Them old niggas be pumping too.
I don't know. If you say you gotta use Viagra, don't even.
Oh well, yeah. Them niggas might be slipping.
Dang. That means I'm gonna have to buy you Viagra every single day.
Now 10 years younger.
10 years younger.
Celebrity, fine as oil.
No.
10 years younger?
No.
No?
No.
Why?
Because I feel like you immature.
What if he is mature?
What if he is mature?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That 10 years younger thing don't sit well with me. Like I can't. I don't want to be the one that's being called the cool girl or rocking a cradle. I don't want to be that.
I hear that.
I hear
that.
Like everybody got their own reputation. I don't want that to be my reputation. Like, oh, you like young dudes, this, that, and the third. And then, like you said before, that some of them, I look at women, even men sometimes when they want when a female wants a man that's 10 years younger than them, or if a male wants a female that's 10 years younger than them, I automatically look at them like, y'all must be immature.
Yeah, like
that's how I look at it. And it's like, people your age, it don't work out because they calling you immature or something like that. So you got to go for somebody that's not going to think that, that's going to look at you like, oh, this is an older person. This person got this about them, got that about them. You could do that with a 10-year younger person.
Right.
Because to them, you grown.
Mm-hmm.
You got your own, oh, she got this or he got that. Like, oh yeah, let me go holler at them.
Right.
But as me being my age and looking at somebody 10 years younger than me, it's like, boy, you better get the hell up out of here.
I hear that. The one other thing that just made me think of before we move on to the next question. To anybody that is going through that right now, you dealing with somebody that's older than you or younger than you. The person that's older, just because you're older don't mean you know every goddamn thing. Just remember that. Yes, you might have gone through the block a few times and did everything, but did a few things, but it don't mean you know everything. Because the reason why I had to say that is because I know people that, you know, they deal with younger people and they try to control them. And it's like, just because you're older than them,
manipulation.
Yeah, you can't do that shit. You got to be able to make them understand you, understand that you've gone through some things and that from your experience, this is how you feel. But you can't tell them, oh no, this is the way I did it already. Like, you know, you got to listen to me. No,
everybody looks their own right.
They have to. You got to let them bump their fucking heads. Just like, you know, parents and shit with their kids. All parents let their kids bump their head a few times. You know why? Because their kid eventually learns. Not everything, but some things they gonna fucking learn. Mm-hmm. Some things they just have to learn on their own. They have to just go through it. So it's the same thing. If you're the older person in the relationship, let that person go through it. But let them know that you be there, support, and let them know you're gonna help them through this shit. You've been there, you've done that. And then the younger person, you gotta also remember the same thing. Just because you're younger and that person's older and it's a new day, that don't mean they still don't know what they fuck they talking about. They did go around the block a few times. Yes, it is a new day, it's a new era, but some of the same values still fucking stand to this day. Don't matter how new of a day it is. Some of the certain values never change. Like respect, loyalty, love, all that shit. Those values don't change. So if you getting advice from somebody that's really trying to put you on, listen. It doesn't mean they're always trying to be controlled. Now, if they're doing what I just said in the last segment, then yeah, check them. But if they really truly care about your well-being and they're just trying to look out for you, listen. Honestly, listen. Because they really are trying to tell you about what you're about to go through. Still, you got to bump your head. Still got to go through it, but listen. Because then when you do, even if you listen and then you still go ahead and bump your head.
Well, at least you know that this person did tell you.
Exactly. Now you know. It's a great moment. Because bumping your head is not always a bad thing. It's a good thing. Because when you go bump your head, then you go think about that person that just told you that shit, that your older person. And now you know that person actually cares about me. Because they told me this was going to happen. And I didn't listen. They didn't have to tell me. So now I know they told me because they didn't want me to go through this. But now that I did go through it, I appreciate what they said. And now I can learn from it. So young people, listen to your older partners. Listen,
it's
sometimes.
Okay to still do what you want.
Right.
But just always have what they said in the back of your head just in case. If some
Exactly.
stuff, if the stuff that they said was gonna happen actually happened, just remember that, yeah, this person did say that.
It's real shit.
Because I know when we're young, we think we know everything and
Mhm.
everything.
Oh yeah.
Like you don't tell me that because you lived a different life or this and that and the third. We're not the same people, but sometimes they do be right.
Mm-hmm. That happens a lot. You'll be shocked at how many times you'll be like, damn, this
They
motherfucker
did
was
say
right.
that.
Yeah, like, and you be mad, like, fuck, I didn't want them to be right. Damn, this motherfucker's always right.
Now I gotta go back and tell him that he's
Yeah,
right.
like, don't you stop looking bad. Just listen here and there, all right? That's all we saying. But now we're gonna move on to the very last one. And I kind of forgot about it. What was it?
I don't remember.
Oh, I remember. Don't worry about that, guys. I'm sorry. Relationships. It's back to relationships. This is my thing. This is my biggest pet peeve. And it goes back to a little bit what I was saying in the first one, is being yourself.
Oh yeah.
Be yourself in a relationship. Now I'm talking about at this point, y'all are together. Y'all are seriously talking. Y'all like each other. Y'all really want to be with each other. Be yourself. At that point, you always have to be yourself. This is why. Because a lot of you motherfuckers is faking who you are in your relationships. How the fuck can you fake being someone, being you, to somebody else? That don't make no sense. And it comes back and bites you in the ass every fucking time. You know why? Because you're out here faking to being someone else, and that person sees that shit, and you get called out on it, and you don't know how to be the person that you actually are. You've been stuck in this fucking lie for so damn long, you don't even know who the fuck you are now. Now you got your shit all fucked up. Like, that shit blows my fucking mind. And then this is the other thing, a reason why I say this is because that's, if you want your relationship to last forever, that's the only way it's gonna last forever. Is if you're actually being you genuinely, that person's being them genuinely. If you both can accept who each other is for who each other are 100%, like, all right, I know that person 100%. They know who the fuck I am 100%. And I still love that motherfucker. That motherfucker still loves me. You can get through anything. I know some motherfuckers right now. I know some people right now that the reason why they're together is because they know who the fuck each other are. They know each other like the back of their fucking hands. And they accept who they are. That's the important thing. If you can be who you are, and that person can accept you no matter what, and have the patience to deal with your bullshit, because we all have it. We all carry our own bullshit. Nobody's perfect. Nobody. Don't think that your partner is the only fucked up person. You're fucked up too a little bit. And they got some baggage to deal with you as well.
But sometimes you gotta, like, if it's, y'all in a relationship, obviously, and if your partner is telling you that you're doing something that they don't like, even though that's still you, sometimes you have to, like, think about it and kind of change that part about you, because
Absolutely.
your partner doesn't like it.
It comes down to,
that's where I say, where I think that a lot of people don't want to change themselves.
Exactly. And that I'm glad you said that, because it really goes back into being yourself. Like, if you're being yourself and then your partner says, this is something that I don't like about you, and I wish you could, let's work together so we can figure out how we can get through this. If you really love that person, you're going to definitely think about it. Like, you know what? This is who I am, but I love that motherfucker so much that I'm willing to change.
You ain't got to change your whole self.
Right.
But if it's that one thing that your partner is telling you constantly, like, yo, like, okay, with, for example, the disrespect, if you disrespectful, no, whether if you're a female or male, nobody is going to like that.
Right.
So if they telling you like, yo, you be disrespectful when it comes to this and that, like you should be able to think to yourself and be like, yo, I don't like, okay, I'm being disrespectful. So maybe I need to calm this part of me down because I don't want my partner to be sitting here thinking that I'm a disrespectful person. And then
Right.
like one day we might just end up breaking up because this part about me, I just don't want to change.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Sometimes you have to change
It's
certain
okay.
things about you.
Absolutely.
And
It's
there's
okay.
nothing wrong with that.
At all.
I feel like the older we get, the different we get.
Absolutely.
You're not the same person you was 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm. You adapt, you change, you learn, you go through experience that it change your life. Everybody does. It's part of life. That is life. It's just living it, going through shit. Not everything is fucking roses and flowers. Mm-hmm. So just to give another example about it, say your partner smokes and you're not a smoker. But you're still with the person. Like me personally, if you smoke, I'm not talking to you regardless. We might have a thing, that's maximum, but as relationship wise, we're not going to be together. But there are some people that would just have that patience. All right, I don't like that they smoke, but I'm still fucking with them. Being the smoker, if your partner doesn't like smoking, but they still fuck with you, they still with you, they still riding with you regardless, it would be only respectful to at least cut down smoking. At minimum, just cut down. You know what? This is who I am. I'm a fucking smoker. But for them, I'll cut down.
Yeah.
Right. I'll at least cut down or I'll work on quitting. Because quitting is not going to happen overnight. We know that. Yeah. But I'll work on, or at least I won't do it around them. Or work on little things to show that you know what they don't like and that you're working on either fixing it or making it to where they don't have to be around that thing that they don't like. Like you have to be able to adjust to your partner. I know everybody has that, no, fuck that. I'm going to be who I am. If they don't like it, they can kiss my ass.
And this is why certain relationships don't work out.
This is why, because everyone's
You're not willing to change. You want to still be the same person that you've always been.
It comes
doesn't
back to
always work out that way.
Pride and ego again. I said that on this show a million fucking times. We only had 4 episodes. Pride and ego gets in the way every fucking time. Oh no, he don't like this, then he can kiss my ass. Oh, she don't like this, then she can kiss my ass.
There's a difference between a person literally trying to change you completely.
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
There's a difference. Pay attention to that. Mm-hmm. Because now it's like they trying to make you into a person that you're not.
Mm-hmm. Right. And that's exactly where I was going to go.
Be careful with that.
Perfect. Go ahead. Talk to him.
Like, just be careful with that. And then don't just always think, like, even if it's something that your partner is doing, you are able to tell them that you don't like certain things either. Don't let them only tell you.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Maybe if there's something you don't like about your partner, tell them too.
It's a two-way street.
Exactly.
It's a two-way street. I mean,
sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't, but at least you was honest.
Right. And like she said, it goes back to have the respect to listen and understand where they're coming from if they have a dislike about you, and try to adapt to it, but don't let it get to a point where they're changing you completely.
100%. They try to make you somebody that they want you to be, not somebody that they want, not somebody you want to be. Right.
They're trying to make you into a fucking puppet. They want you to do everything they do and how they would do it. No.
But they ain't got to change nothing about their goddamn self.
Exactly. So. Fuck out of it. Get out of those. If you in one of those relationships right now, get up out of there. Because that's no good for you. No good. I've been in one relationship like that where the shorty was trying to change me. And you already know that wasn't going to fucking around. Certain things I was like, okay, cool. I know I could change here. I know I could definitely change in this aspect. You're right. And then they took that and was like, I'ma keep trying and trying and trying. And I was like, No, the fuck you not. You ain't gonna do that to me. This is who the fuck I am. This part you just can't change. This is just who I am. You just gotta accept that part. Certain things you just can't change. We gotta accept that too. Certain people are just gonna be that way and that way forever. You gotta accept that. If you can't accept that, then you don't belong together. And that's okay though. There's nothing wrong with not accepting something that someone, a way of someone is. That's okay. You can't be mad if a girl tells me something about me that she doesn't like, I can't get mad at her for that. That's her. That's what she don't like. We're different people. Everybody's different. You can't get mad at someone for not liking something about you. You can either change it or you let them know. Hey, look, I thank you for telling me what you didn't like, but this is something that will never change about. And this is why it'll never change. Because some people are a certain way because something happened to them that made them that way and made them that way permanently. I know there's certain things about me that had certain things that happened in my life that changed me forever that will never change, good or bad, because that's just how it is in life sometimes. But you just got to be able to accept it now. It's either you gonna accept it or you just gonna move on. Hey, look, okay, I get it. That's who you're gonna be. I just can't accept that. Cool. We're just not good for each other. We can either be friends or we just move on. We ain't gotta hate each other. Just accept that we're different. That's all it is. You're accepting your differences. Guess what? Everyone has differences. So if you can't accept people's differences, it's going to be a tough time for you to find somebody. Real simple, you know?
But yeah, that's it.
That is all, though. We got all our questions in. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. And again, if you guys have any questions that you guys want us to answer on the show, please DM us. You can DM us.
Leave a comment.
Yep, leave a comment. You can DM us at Two Sides of Reality. You can DM me at Harlem Child 91.
Or
you can
DM me at Nikki I 32.
Or at
what? Oh, chat it up with Nikki. Sorry. Chat it up with Nikki.
Or at Chat It Up with Nikki. Y'all heard it. But again, thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. It's your boy Jones.
And your girl Nikki.
SNN, Two Sides of Reality.
Peace.